On the 31st of July, there was the first press conference of the CISW 2020. It's really the virtual summit for everyone, in all aspects of the current and very progressive medical cannabis and hemp industry. Following with the second press conference on the 28th of September. The press conference is a partnership and collaboration between CISW International and CS Recovery Group to jointly manage and organize the CISW 2020 and broadcast the event to China. On the 11th of November, the grand opening day of the CISW 2020, 11 to 13 November. Each day is packed with a multitude and variety of presenters and speakers from various parts of the world.
We also know that WHO, World Health Organization, sent a letter to United Nations about Single Convention on Narcotic Drug 1961.
So this was definitely an important development, but as we'll discuss, it should be just seen as just one of a series of steps that will need to occur in order for Thailand
being a strategic advantage for continuing to attract investment and the high value-added tourist.
All over the world. I am very excited to see that Thailand has regulations regarding to medical cannabis. I had the opportunity to visit.
However, when you look at the drugs currently used in combination to treat PTSD, it includes mood stabilizers, antipsychotics, stimulants,
Prior to that, and again, this is 7 years ago, and we really honestly just thought they were smoking way too much of it when they told us to use these oils on our own child. We completely dismissed it. And
stress, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional stress, supports the production of endocannabinoids. And that causes an action potential. That action potential
Well, cannabis or hemp is actually the same thing. It's cannabis is the Latin name for the plant, Cannabis sativa usually. There's cannabis.
Basically, I bring education and qualification to the industry. I have over 70 qualifications in cannabis, and I've been the advisor to the governments of Antigua.
Restriction from the plant material in which it naturally occurs. And that's very important to note that.
Most countries around the world that are growing cannabis, whether that's marijuana or hemp, those are for export purposes.
Tell us a little bit of what you are doing.
Hello everyone, it's my great pleasure to join this conversation.
Hawaii for a good part of my life and speak Hawaiian almost as well as I speak Nepali. So that's interesting. Being able to.
I can boldly go to bed every night saying my plant kills nobody. Right? I mean, honestly, a doctor should be in fear about the prescriptions.
You cannot describe disease cures, but you can describe sources and root causes and how you might be affecting those. So we have to be so careful.
The country has drug and food regulation. Cannabis would, and any of these other restricted drugs, and we can include this, the common.
They know the ratios, they know the formulas, they know everything. And from the other side, the doctors, they are confused.
Following the resounding success of the CISW 2020, the CISW Awards and Gala Dinner was held for the first time ever on the 29th of November at Carlton Hotel, Bangkok, Sukhumvit. The CISW Awards and Gala Dinner presented special award for top speakers in Thailand for thanking and celebrating the resounding success of the CISW this year.
To share to the world how Thailand developed on the cannabis hemp industry in terms of medical cannabis and R&D.
各位，这可不是一件小事，这将颠覆人们对大麻的认知。
Because we have the same objective that cannabis is not for Ramsey Rescue or only CISW, but it's for Thailand and for the world.
The success that we have completed our virtual conference very good.